When I tell people that I'm a hunter, a few people react in a bad way, and they don't like the idea of killing an animal. But I look at it as I shoot an animal for meat, I shoot it for food. I know my hands have been on that animal, and it's the quickest kill that it'll ever get out here in the wild.
Whether it would be food and survival or sport and recreation, hunting has been part of the lives of humankind for thousands of years. In the early days, it was a necessity for people to be able to feed their families and to survive. However, since the age of farming and cultivation, hunting for survival was no longer so popular. Over time, the activity has changed, and many now view hunting as a recreational sport or even use their skills as hunters to assist in conservation. We join local hunter John as he takes us out on a standard fox hunting trip to experience what life is like for hunters here in Australia and what they may be contributing to saving our local wildlife.
Hunting fox, they're a nuisance in Australia. They eat all of the fauna, the natural fauna, the native fauna. They have no natural predators, so they just run rampant. And the government, they poison them, so they die slowly when the government does it. I can do it quickly, humanely, the best death the animal will ever get.
As we were shown around the 100-acre property, we learnt about mouse calls, sticking to the shadows and moving in ways to avoid scent catching on the wind. As we walked, we found our first spot. With no luck, we moved on to our second. And then, our third. Much of the sport required patience and minimal movement. As darkness fell, John decided to call it a night.
So I'll stop hunting when the sun goes below the tree line, because if an animal does come into range at this point, if I shoot it, it'd be irresponsible, because it'd be so hard to find the blood trail with this light. And the more it gets darker and darker and darker, you have no chance after that until the next morning. I want to give the animal the best chance. So what I'll do is I'll start early in the morning at daylight, and then the whole hunt can start all over again.
4 a.m. sharp, we were up. Again, we moved from spot to spot, anxious to find our first target.
So hunting isn't always successful. You can come out, you can do everything possible to either call an animal in, stalk an animal. Can't always be successful.
Out in the bush, things can be very unpredictable.
I want to teach and instill those values into my son and my daughter, so they can come out and enjoy the wilderness, enjoy what's out here, and even if they don't fire a shot, they can say that they've been out in the wilderness beyond. So I really like it that way.